My tutorials minus 25%.
This is 6 hours of a lesson.
My tutorials minus 25%.
This is 6 hours of a lesson.
Yo guys, it's me INKIE and welcome to a new episode of a Beatbox remake, episode number 8. And I did, as you can see, a River and his amazing track, Moon, which been released maybe 9-10 months ago. And the vibe and structure and, and sounds and vocals are really on point there. Of course, as I'm usually doing, at the end of a video, you will listen to this track together with the River. You will see his reaction and what he think about this remake. So yeah, let's go straight into how it's done. And yeah, let's start with the drums. Right now I will solo the drum bass, use some special sounds, and we can listen to his drum section. I decided to add this kind of, tambourine or bell to the snare because it's giving a really crispy and wide image to it. And if you will listen to the, minimalistic part where he is like really minimal on with the kisses and snare, sounds like that. Yeah, and I decided to add a really minimalistic vibe to this part. What I did here, I pitched up the, hi-hat loop, pitched up the snare, and it started to be really tiny, and yeah, I think it's good representation. In the other part where he using his sound, I think I will unmute one special sound. I decided to add his real sample from his beatbox routine. With some reverberation, transient shaping, flanger, it sounds like that. And together with the snares, sounds really, groovy and tight. I like that. In some parts, I recreated his drum patterns with the fast clicks, like with this stuff, and it sounds like that. It's not exactly the same as he doing in his video, and that's why I decided to add another special layer. And what I did here, I took his real, pattern from his original routine and applied on top of a drum, layer which I created here. Sounds really cool, and I put it here a transient shaper, so I give a little more attack and damping in the sound. So if I will turn off transient shaper here, you can hear the difference. And in another part where it starts to be kicking really hard with this special, I added another special layer. And what I did here, I also took his original sample and applied phaser, equalization, and some stereo, panning. And if I will solid, you can hear that phaser gives this tail, really metallic tail. Ooh. And I like this texture. It suits pretty well here. And if I will turn everything all together, you can hear the vibe is really close to his original video, and I like this so much. Right now we'll overview vocals. To be honest, it's not too much here about vocals, but it's really good. So let's hear it separately from everything.
Something about you, it's hard to explain. Talking about you, boy, you're still the same.
This is the first part from vocals, and after that he's, introducing like this kind of background humming sound.
Then inside you, to explain. Talking about you, boy, still the same.
I decided to put it a little backwards, so you have much more wider image when the vocals are introduced to this track. And at the ending, it's pretty the same.
Something about you, it's hard to explain. Talking about you, boy, you're still the same.
Yeah, and in one part he's doing his breathing stuff. Just a little sample chop from his original breathing in this video. And that's pretty much all about vocals. So yeah, let's go on. And right now we're in the bass section. So at the beginning he doing like damn, I was bad right now. But anyway, you understand what I mean. And I decided to replace this with some kind of a Hive synthesizer. And yeah, this preset called Recharging. I think I did some tweaks here. So it's not exactly as this preset, but like almost. And yeah, let's listen. I added reverberation to it. Yeah, the tune is like I think 99% the same as he doing. Here is a replacement for his throat bass. And I created this from scratch in a Vital. Some movement, to have really interesting textures. I think not frequency, macro. Yeah, I assigned macros in Vital to automation, so it's given like really interesting, morphing. So yeah, let's move to another bassline, and it starts to appear here at another part, like in the middle, and it sounds like this. It's like another instance of throat bass replacement. It's almost the same as like previous one, but I did this in a Hive with this kind of preset called Judged Edge, and I decided to add a texture to this sound. As you can hear on the background, is kind of shaker there, and yeah, I layered a texture of a shaker. If I'll turn off this, okay, and some wave shaping distortion. And another sound is this one. This is like another instance of a bassline from Vital in the beginning, but with a different pattern of automation. So altogether they sound like that. And if we listen that in original, so I use this not only to replace throat bass, but lip row 2. And altogether, I think it suits pretty well here. And another part, pretty the same combination of these two instances of Hive and Vital here. And in this case, they're layering together. This part is kind of, high pitched. And if we will listen with because no drums, okay, I will turn on drums. A little quieter on a beatbox. Yeah, it's pretty close. And the last part, now there is three layers, and another one is another instance of a Hive. Oh my god, it's so huge. Please don't do it. Let's go 100%. Okay, nice, thank you. And yeah, I think I modified or maybe I created from scratch. Yeah, I think it's created from scratch because it's different envelopes assigned here. So yeah, it sounds like this. And again with a different layer. And with another one. And with a beatboxing. Yeah, and with drums. That's cool. I like that. And yeah, that's pretty all about bass. Last drop is the same basses but with a different automation assigned here. And right now we are in extra sounds. Basically in extra sounds I decided to put some atmospheric sounds and some effects which are always kind of in the background but adding a really interesting textures and vibe to track. So what I did here, I decided to replace his duck sound with my synthesizer Op6. It's hanging out on the background. And I synthesized it fully on this hardware machine and recorded it here. So it sounds like that. And it's filtered. And wait a second, I will turn off sidechain. Yeah, and if we turn on the original, for example, from here, yeah, it's pretty close. I added here bells, which are introducing, not introducing, like teasing you or maybe preparing you to a next stage of this track. And the next stage of this track is where I decided to replace his high falsetto yodeling voice with tiny bells, because in this part he really going so minimal and so precise in the sounds. So it sounds like that. Wait a second here. And if we will turn on his beatboxing. Yeah, it's really tiny and precise. And another cool thing is that I decided to add orchestral sounds here. So, for example, here. And it's, I don't know, it's given really cinematic feeling when you listen to this. And what I did next, when you remember there was a part where he's on the background vocals, I layered it with orchestral sounds. And now with the bells. It's really cinematic feeling, and I like it so much. And another parts I also played around with orchestral sounds. You will see and hear them really a lot in this track. And if you listen in the context of his original song, I liked it. And some extra sounds, actually a lot of stuff happening here. Some like, sounds from another dimension with glitchy, wonky style things. And also because in his videos he's using a lot of birds image. I don't know why there was a pigeon, but okay, that's fine and cool. I also decided to put the birds. Really weird birds. Like something between birds and computer, bleeps and bloops. A lot of this kind of stuff where you're like throwing somebody in the water and you're going underwater really quick. It's basically I bounced the bass line and put it in a reverse, so really cool. That's also bounced bass. And really weird snares. I like these effects so much. They sound so cool. And yeah, they're placed in different places to add a really interesting vibe and texture to this song. So yeah, I think that's pretty all things about this track I wanted to show you. Let's go straight to River and listen this track together with him and have fun.
What's up, guys? My name is River. I'm from France, and today I'm here because the bro INKIE from Russia did a remix of my routine Moon. He did a track out of it, and this is the very first time I'm gonna listen to it. I'm really, really excited. Before I listen to the track, I just want to big up my bro INKIE for doing this track, for taking the time to take one of my routines and put it into a song. So big up, bro. Thank you for your work. And also you should check all the other episodes of what he did. He did remixes of routines of other crazy beatboxers. It's all on his YouTube channel. Check it out. Let's listen to it. Wow. Oh.
Something about you, it's hard to explain. Talking about your boy, you're still the same. Then inside you, to explain.
It's so crazy to hear it like this.
Your boy, still the same.
The mix is amazing. To hear it like this. So massive. I I love the violins, how you use the violins in the track. It's really, really beautiful.
Something about you, it's hard to explain. Talking about you, but you're still the same.
Wow. Amazing job, bro. What? Okay. So, man, that was so cool. I mean, you took like your universe, your universe inside this track. I recognize a lot the way you work with the basses, with the constructions of the sound. The sound design is so good. The drops are really, really crazy. I like how you used also bits of my beatbox routine and bits of my sounds, because it's so crazy to hear them this way. And yeah, man, that's just insane work. Thank you very much for doing that, man. I really appreciate that. Wow, I'm gonna listen it again. Okay, that was River. That was really quick. Big up again to my bro INKIE. Hope to catch you soon. See you at GBB, I hope. And yep. Ish.